Okay, so we're going to look at just different transitions of how to get on the back, and then we're going to look at how to tie up this arm, deal with the tuck chin, and finish with the choke. But we're not going to do it tonight. Okay, we'll just do it step by step. I think that's, trying to digest too much information probably is the biggest mistake in jiu-jitsu. So anyway, possibly I've taught this before. So again, from side control, I have the cross face and the underhook. Again, my left knees and then Crippy's left hip and putting pressure on it. So my right hand is going to grab under the armpit. We're going to start to put a little bit of pressure on Crippy. Again, sometimes what happens is I can bring this hand to this side and maybe he'll do the running escape and start to roll onto his right side. If he does, there's the chair sitting on the back. Unfortunately, it doesn't happen so much that way. I'd have to sit and wait for him to make that reaction, but I can manufacture the same response. Unfortunately, if I'm just sitting perpendicular with him and I try to push him on the side, his legs just move and his body stays there. And if I stay perpendicular and try to use his arm just moves and his body stays flat. So I kind of want to cut an angle, sort of halfway between side control and north-south, this dead angle about 45 degrees. And then I can control his torso, and it's a lot easier for me to actually roll him on the side. So from here, I grab under the armpit, I make him look this way with my cross face. You got to be mean here. Now if I start to move towards north-south, Kirby's just going to follow me. Yeah, I make him walk and walk, and I won't be able to cut that angle. So this underhook hand has to come to the near side. So I just put it on his hip. So now I kind of walk a little bit, and I lift my hip. So my knee's coming off the mat, and I'm putting a lot of pressure on his face, and it's not nice. Now from here, my left hand, Kirby's most likely going to have his hands in boxing hand position. He's making frames, so my weight isn't on him. So my left hand that was at his hip is going to come under his left arm. But I'm not coming at the elbow, because if I come at the elbow, I'm just moving his arm again. So I come underneath the armpit, and I'll just put my hand on his chest. So from there, and I've cut that dead angle, as I turn him, his left shoulder comes off the mat. Now I want to get my sternum behind his shoulder blade. So as I turn him, now I've got my shoulder behind, or my chest behind. Now my knees come off, and I'm just going to roll him forward. And I fill that space with my knees. I've got harness control. My right knee slides behind his head. This steps over. Drop onto my right hip, and then I turn, and we fall on the left hand side. So that's the transition, how to get there. Let's look at how to tie up one of these arms. So we ended up on the underhook side. So a lot of this master cycle we're going to play is when I end up on the underhook side, or I end up on the choking arm side. This is probably the better side. We start off with worst case scenario. So we end up here. So from this position, Crippy's already, if he doesn't know, again, there's different levels to this. My underhook hand has grabbed the choking arm. Now if he makes this grip and he starts to strip that top grip, there's one hand on mine, and I'll win that battle every time, and the choke's in. So again, we're training against people that know jiu-jitsu. Probably the best grip he can make is a baseball bat grip. So yes, sweet. So his left hand's grabbing above my wrist and his right supporting it. I've still got harness control, so I let go of my right wrist and I grab his left wrist. Okay. From there, I want to do my may I help you grip. I just go, may I help you? This hand opens so I can see the palm of my hand. My right grabs my left enable grip. My goal is now to turn Crippy's little finger towards his chest. There's a wrist lock there, but against anybody good, and I pull it in, you're not going to get it. What they're going to do is release their hand. They just let go of their hand. But I don't want this thing flopping around, so just take it back a step there, bro. So he has that baseball grip. I come back to here. If I get the wrist lock, that's cool. I'll just crank it in until I have it. But 9 times out of 10, he's going to let go. And when he does, I grab the wrist. That's what I want. Now, this is the detail. The special grip, it's called. If I just grab Crippy's wrist,
it just becomes a battle. He can pummel his wrist. I lose it. Look, I've lost it. Again, from that C-clamp grip. If he straightens his arm, I just can't keep that grip. Now, if I do a monkey grip, go. Now pummel your wrist. Yeah, I've lost it. You'll keep pummeling inside, and he'll be looking to swim and grab my wrist. And I don't want that. So the detail is, just go back to your baseball bat grip. So I'm here, I open my hand, may I help you? I get this grip, this gable grip. I'll pull it in to grip that wrist lock. That's the grip I want there. So I grab, I think we touched on this when we were playing the career game. It's the same grip, it's a powerful grip. Anywhere between his little finger and his wrist is this meaty grip, and it's with a monkey grip. I just grab here. That's it for you now, bro. Doesn't matter where it is. Doesn't matter where it goes, I can keep this grip all day. That's how special it is. And from that position, then we're going to finish from there. Okay, let's take it back to the start. Again, rather than showing you everything from that position, and you've not come away with it tonight, we'll just keep showing you different transitions, and then we'll add. So we'll add another grip break the next time, but we'll end it there. So again, most likely, he's making this boxing hand position, because if he doesn't, and I have cross-face underhook, my weight is on his chest and I'm pinning him. So he does not want my weight on him. He'll most likely be making frames. So my right hand grabs under the armpit. I drive my shoulder into his throat. This hand comes to the far hip, and I kind of walk towards north-south to get this angle. My left comes underneath. The crook of my arm goes under his, but I don't come at the elbow. I come right under the armpit. Hand goes in the chest. So this allows me to turn his whole body. And when I get his left shoulder off the mat, I fill that space behind him, so that I just recede back to here. I get my chest behind me. I'm like a bulldozer. I lift my knees off the mat and I roll them all the way forward. I fill that space with my knees. Harness controls lock. Right, and he goes behind the head. Again, we're going to look next week if he's really tough knees. Something to bring your elbow to your... So from there, if he's really flexible, and I can't get this over, sometimes you can't, we'll look at a way of getting that. But yeah, keep it there. But sometimes you can just bring it all the way over. If I'm sitting on my right hip and I'm not that flexible, I just chop it in like a scorpion's tail. Just boom, bring it all the way in. From that position, I'm on my right hip. I just roll from my right hip to my left hip. See the connection? My chin is still on my shoulder. And I'm in. Okay, so from that position, he makes that baseball bat grip control. Okay, so my left hand lets go of my wrist. I grab his wrist. Okay, now I'm going to set up my game from here. So may I help you? I open my wrist. I look at the palm of my hand. I let go of my other hand and I get a gable grip. I pull his wrist towards my chest and I make him turn his little finger. Now, if the wrist lock's on, that's cool, but most likely he's going to let go. And when he does, I get that special grip. So I'm grabbing the meaty part of his hand. So now from there, if he tries to free it, I don't care what he does, it's there. All he's got now is one hand on my hand and a tucked chin. Okay, and we're going to deal with that in future classes. One more time. So, side control, boxing hand position. Cross face underhook, side control. I start to make him look the other way. This hand comes to the hip so he can't fall and move when you walk towards the north side. My knees come up and up. Really be nasty and drill this into his face to make him look the other way. The crook of my arm goes under his, but not at the end of his elbow. I'm coming right under his armpit. Hand on the lap. This turns him, so now I can receive my weight back and get my chest, the bite I need behind his shoulder. Knees come off the mat, I bulldoze him forward, harness controls there, try to put your back on the mat from there, it's difficult. Now I slide my right knee behind his head, and he's sitting on his hip, that's the first thing, he's sitting on my hip, he's probably going to make a tuck knee to his elbow, so I can just chop that in. Okay? If you can't, do it like that next time. There's another way of getting it in. Let's just say I have it in. I roll from my right hip to my left hip. Look at my connection, my alignment. My chin is on his shoulder the whole time. I don't end up back here. Second hook comes in. We're on our underhook side. He makes that baseball bat control. So my hand was grabbing his wrist, grabs his wrist, monkey grip. I do my may I help you grip. So see the palm of my hand, this comes across, I get a gable grip. If the wrist locks in, I pull it in, I get a tap, that's cool. Most likely it's going to let go. In the process, I grab this special grip. That's everything. So with hand fight from there, he is not going to get that back. Just stay there, bro. A good example of this is just like, bro. So Americana, I'm here. So let's just say I get someone who's really flexible and I pull this back and I lift the elbow and I can't get the tap. I'll switch that grip, that special grip. Look, I'll grab here, that meaty part of the hand, pull it back, and from there I can posture. It's there, and look how far I can bring that. I don't care anyone is not, even how flexible they are. I can drag this back and go from here, even from this high key. Let's do low key. Say I'm here, maybe I'm trying to switch and go for that move we were playing on Tuesday night in the Kimura game, and I can't get this. If I switch this grip to there, that meaty part of the hand, here, look how far I can crank that back. It's a really, really good grip, and the beauty about it is, I know when I make that grip, if Crippy straightens his arm, I still will keep that all day long. So, let's play around with that, guys, yeah?